Today, we're examining the critical ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine in detail. We'll explore the recent military developments, strategies employed by both sides, and the potential global consequences we all will experience because of this geopolitical situation. Moving on to the details at hand, a recent report from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine sheds light on substantial losses sustained by Russian forces within the last 24 hours. According to Thursday's report, Russia's toll includes 1,130 soldiers, 20 tanks, and 33 artillery systems. As per the Ukrainian Army's assessment, this accumulates to a significant count of 321,000 Russian soldiers lost throughout the course of the ongoing war. It's important to emphasize that these figures await independent confirmation. In September, a Russian media outlet critical of the Kremlin conducted an investigation, revealing more than 230,000 death certificate applications for soldiers who have fallen on the front line. This discovery adds a concerning perspective to the magnitude of the conflict. Concurrently, the armed forces in Kyiv, Ukraine, reported significant Russian attacks on Kupiansk northeast, Mariinka, and Avdiivka in the east the day before.
Shows us now the costly lengths to which Russia is willing to go to destroy.
It's a sight Ukrainian troops in Avdiivka see all too often, a massive Russian armored assault force coming right at them. The Russian infantry moves with virtually no cover, going on for several months as Russian President Vladimir Putin seems hell-bent on taking Avdiivka.
This escalation of hostilities underscores the dynamic nature of the conflict, highlighting the adaptive strategies employed by both sides as the situation continues to evolve. In the Ukrainian theater of operations, the offensive persists in the southeastern province of Zaporizhzhia, aiming to advance toward the occupied city of Melitopol. At the same time, Ukrainian forces are resolutely maintaining their positions in the concluding stretch of the Dnipro River in the southern province of Dnipro. Over the past 24 hours alone, Ukraine asserts that it has initiated air attacks on troop buildups at various points along the front line. Reports indicate that the defense forces of Ukraine are actively carrying out an offensive operation south of Bakhmut in the Donetsk region, with the objective of advancing deeper into Russian-occupied territories. Furthermore, they are involved in an offensive operation in the Melitopol direction while concurrently holding defensive positions in the Avdiivka area. The heightened intensity of the conflict is palpable, with a noteworthy 74 combat clashes reported in the last 24 hours alone. Let's break down the total combat losses from February 24, 2022 till now. Personnel, more than 360,000. Tanks, approximately 6,227. Armored personnel vehicles, 11,087. Artillery systems, 8,243. MLRS, 1,172. Anti-aircraft warfare systems, 736. UAVs of the operational tactical level, 7,246. Aircrafts, 412. Helicopters, 457. Cruise missiles, 1,564. Warships and boats, 34. Submarines, 1. Vehicles and fuel tanks, 11,291. Special equipment, 1,806. Responding to the growing threat and the expansion of NATO, Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a decree to boost Russian troop numbers by 15%. This substantial decision will incrementally introduce around 170,000 personnel to the current forces, culminating in a total of 1,320,000. Notably, the Russian Defense Ministry has underscored that this augmentation will be executed through a gradual recruitment drive, assuring that it will not entail mobilization or alterations to conscription procedures. The increase in Russian troops has been linked by the Russian Defense Ministry to the expansion of NATO's joint armed forces near Russia's borders and the perceived threats arising from the ongoing special military operation in Ukraine. Russia's apprehensions have been further heightened due to NATO's recent expansion, especially with the inclusion of Finland, which shares a significant border with Russia, and the expressed interest of Sweden in joining. This augmentation of troop numbers underscores the escalating geopolitical tensions and strategic complexities involved in NATO's expansion and Ukraine's desire to become part of the alliance. The situation has become intricate, carrying heightened risks of further escalation. Noteworthy is NATO's omission of a specific time frame for Ukraine's potential inclusion, attributing it to the ongoing conflict with Russia as a considerable obstacle. Responding to these dynamics, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urgently called for increased reinforcements and bolstered defenses along the front line with Russia. This plea is pivotal, particularly given the current timing as temperatures in the region dip below freezing, presenting added challenges for both military and civilian populations. The ongoing changes in Ukraine are causing concern worldwide, prompting leaders and diplomatic channels to express their worries. This conflict has the potential to significantly alter global alliances and influence geopolitical landscapes, a reality that deserves serious attention. As the situation in Ukraine continues to develop, the stakes have risen to unprecedented levels. Notably, recent actions, including the implementation of military laws, increases in troop numbers, and strategic maneuvers, actively contribute to shaping the narrative of this complex geopolitical scenario.